Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we have another review and this time it is Warthog Rally set. It comes with 314 pieces, it has 4 minifigures and 4 weapons. As for the design of the box, I can say it's a really good design. I don't want to get rid of this box because the design looks so good, even though at first it may seem simplistic. This is another set of Halo Infinite line, and it has a 2-in-1 feature where you can build this boat and a jetpack out of this Warthog. So now let's see what do I get inside. Now all what you can see here is exactly what you get inside. You get 1 Warthog, 2 human and 2 Covenant Jackal freebooters. Now I'm gonna start with the figures and move on to the Warthog and its secondary builds. Since I have 2 of these sets, I can show you them side by side. Now starting with the figures, I'm gonna say that these jackals look good. This is a new model for the jackal with the new articulation and new head mold. So we've seen these legs on jackals, but we haven't seen this body previously as far as I know. It has been introduced in the Halo Infinite line. Hands, I believe, are also new to this line. And the head mold, I'm gonna say, most people I know say that he looks like a horse. I don't mind the statement, but I do feel like yeah, it is the case here. Although I would prefer them to look like velociraptors like they did previously. Now, when it comes to the figure itself, it's a pretty good figure, and it comes with a shield and a plasma pistol. You get 2 of these, they're identical. The only thing that is different is the marbling on the shield. You can never get 2 identical shields, so this one is actually a little bit darker than this one. Now, for the shield piece, it's a pretty good piece. It has a pin here that I do not know what you will use it for, but you can, and that's good. As for the plasma pistol, I do feel like when you make them without the paint job, without the extra print on it, it kind of feels like it's lacking something. A little bit like a toy. So I'm definitely happy I got those. I like this model, but wouldn't mind getting at least 1 more color in there. Overall, I think these 2 are great figures, great at army building. And let's get to our next figure, and this is this new Marine. It's a new style of Marine with the Call of Duty legs. Yes, it's their problem that they're a little bit taller than Spartans, but I don't mind it. They still look good, and in my opinion, this is the best Marine in the Halo lineup, Halo Infinite lineup, or because of the sleeves. He has none, and this gives him so much personality. Like, I've seen other YouTubers say the same thing, and I totally agree with them, because when all of the Marines have their sleeves going up until here, it kind of feels generic. But when you have like this one standing out with his arms showed off, it's pretty good to have. Only thing I do not like about this Marine is the head. I think this Marine would definitely be better with a beard like the one that was introduced to us in the Recon Getaway set that I have already reviewed. If you haven't seen, the link will be in the description. So as for the shoulder pads, they're absolutely great. I love them, and we get 1 more of these new types of SMG. They use a rail system, so you can attach scopes to it. Can you focus? Yeah. And real good modeling over here, so you can see all the little details, and you can also attach muzzle flares and silencers to the gun. Now you can take a look at the head a little bit closer, so you can see it is really well done. Now, when it comes to the last figure, it's the Master Chief himself. And this figure is good. I don't mind getting a Master Chief, but I don't think he belongs in this set. Don't get me wrong, it's a great figure. You have exceptionally well done printing on 117 here. Here's a print here, here. On the helmet, those little dots, the tubes going over there, and the outline. I do wish I had the outline over there as well, but I didn't get one. Still, it's a pretty great figure. As for a weapon, it's a new style of assault rifle that has a rail on top, so you can also attach this little ammo counter or replace it with scopes. You can also attach muzzle flares and silencers to the assault rifle, but what I don't like about this figure is that it is present in this set, and I'm gonna tell you why. You see, in game we have a lot of Warthogs. In every game we can even find up to 4 Warthogs in one same mission. We can have 2 Warthogs driving at the same time on our screen in game, and basically having a lot of Warthogs is canonically correct. You can amass those, but if you're buying a lot of these sets, you're also getting a lot of those Master Chiefs, and you can use only one of them in your diorama or a animation that you're making, because they're not too massable. It's a named character. You can have one of these, but not many. Warthogs you can have as many as you want. These Marines you can have as many as you want. These Jackals you can have as many as you want. But the Master Chief does not belong here, because it takes away from the massability of this set. But when it comes to the build, the Warthog was a very fun build. You have a new axle system that basically allows this Warthog to do this, and I absolutely love it. It's a full independent suspension that you have on each wheel, and I'm gonna show you how it works in a little bit. So here you have only 3 printed pieces, but they're so small and unnoticeable that Mega could have easily not included them, but they did, and that's a big thank you to Mega. You have a UNC logo over here as one printing, then you have a console over there that looks just amazing. It's an amazing piece. I absolutely love it. And you have this, I don't know, it's some kind of sensor, I guess, that stays over here, but it is also print. It's not a sticker, so you do not have to apply these. As for the design, I personally do like this design of the Warthog. Don't get me wrong, the old one is also good, but I like this one. I'm not gonna complain that 343 shouldn't have changed it, because I do enjoy this Warthog. It still is a Warthog, and to me it feels a little more like it belongs, because okay, I'm gonna cut this out. Okay, now for the other design features, you have a 360-degree turning machine gun as usual that can also go up and down. I am a little skeptical about putting this ammo belt like this. I would have preferred to put it like this, but yet again, it's in the instruction it was supposed to be here. What I don't like about this Warthog is those jerry cans. Why here? Like, if you look at here, you have an amazingly printed detail, but here you have this and it doesn't feel right. when it comes to this little gap, some people say it's good, some people don't mind it. I don't mind it. I think, yeah, it's just, it can be there. Okay, it's not perfect, but you can leave it there. You also have this section that you build up, and it kind of adds to the dimensions of the Warthog, I must say. It looks good with them. What I absolutely loved about it when I first seen the pictures and when I built it is the engine. That's some really nice pieces, and those 4 is actually one piece, so big thank you to Mega for doing that, because putting all 4 of these would be a little bit unnecessary. Overall, I think it's a great design. Now, when it comes to the secondary build, you have to have a second Warthog, but you can build out of it this and this. This is made out of one Warthog, and you will still have a lot of extra pieces, like this much of extra pieces. Now that's a lot of extra pieces, and you still have one full suspension system. And now I'm gonna show you how it works. So basically all you do is you put those together. So this is a new piece, you put these together, you combine them, then you go to another side, and before you put those gray pieces, you actually put a rubber band that goes all the way over here, and it basically just pushes the wheels down, so it works like a suspension. Then you cover it up with these 4 gray pieces. Now for the secondary build, you can see that it's smaller, but when you build it you actually start to like it. It's not the most durable build, it has some weak spots, and I also don't like this because it looks a little too blocky, so I don't think the Warthog was the best solution for this little boat, but still it's a nice addition. We haven't had any watercrafts in Halo, as far as we haven't had even in the Halo game any watercrafts, so it's a good addition. And it's good that you can actually make this out of a Warthog and not buy a separate set for it, because I don't think that most people would actually buy it because it's not in the game. And you also built this little jetpack, and in my opinion could be done better. You can actually put it on a figure and it will stay pretty well, but it could be done better. I don't know how, I just don't think that the pieces are correct for this one. Also this part, I don't think it actually belongs in here, but still it's a pretty neat addition. But look at all those extra pieces. You have full suspension, you have 2 tires, you also have 2 wheels that, you have 2 tires and 2 wheels, and you have all this and the rubber band, basically all this is your extra pieces that you get from building this out of the Warthog. So any extra pieces that you have left from the Warthog are there, you can stay with them, you don't need them to build this. Now I'm gonna wrap this all up. So what are my thoughts on this set? You get a great set for kind of a reasonable price. You get 3 really massable figures and a iconic Warthog that you can amass and basically have as many as you want. You have a pretty good, not exceptionally good, but pretty good side builds toward it, and in my opinion it's a great set. If you see one at a fair price or in the store, you should take one if you like it, because it's a great set. It's fair price and good figures. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Bye.